King Charles set to welcome special visitor to isolated royal home. King Charles is set to welcome more than 20,000 people to his cherished Norfolk home, Sandringham, this summer. The monarch is playing host to Heritage Live, a live music festival held in the grounds of the Sandringham Estate, and one of the world's most legendary music stars is set to headline. Following the success of the Heritage Live concerts in 2023, a sellout event which saw Robbie Williams, The Who and Van Morrison perform to tens of thousands of fans, the Norfolk estate will play host to headline acts again this summer. The world's biggest-selling female artist of all time, Mariah Carey, is coming to the Royal Sandringham Estate for an exclusive UK headline show for Heritage Live, read an exciting announcement shared to Instagram. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. It's not the first time the monarch has welcomed members of public to the Sandringham Estate. Tickets to tour the house, gardens, and details on how to visit St. Mary Magdalene Church, where Princess Charlotte was christened, are available via the Sandringham website. An on-site cafe, restaurant, and shop draws in regular visitors, whilst a parkrun is held every Saturday morning on the grounds. Despite its capacity to host several thousand visitors every year, Sandringham is also a home that provides total solace for the king. It was where he chose to receive his ongoing cancer treatment after being diagnosed in early 2024. Former royal reporter Michael Cole told the Associated Press that Charles decided to go to the estate because he needs isolation. He said, "Sandringham, of all his royal properties, with the possible exception of Balmoral, where the weather is not terribly good at this time of year, is isolated. It's only 100 miles from London, but it is surrounded by its own grounds. He can be separate, because when you are having cancer treatment of any kind, infection must be avoided." Sandringham has long been one of the royal family's most precious royal residences. The much-loved country retreat of King Charles and Queen Camilla, which formerly belonged to the late Queen Elizabeth II, has been where the royal family have traditionally spent Christmas together since 1988. Queen Elizabeth II's grandfather, George VI, described the property as the place I love better than anywhere else in the world, and the monarch recorded the first Christmas broadcast there in 1932. The Norfolk-based home includes an organic farm, sawmill, residential and commercial properties, local parishes, and communities nestled in the heart of the Norfolk coast area of outstanding natural beauty. The Sandringham Estate boasts 20,000 acres of land, making it the second largest royally owned residence behind Balmoral Castle in Scotland, which has 50,000. King Charles issues message to people of Canada days after Meghan Markle leaves Invictus Games. King Charles has extended a message to the people of Canada shortly after Meghan Markle's recent visit. The Duchess of Sussex was in British Columbia with Prince Harry for the 7th Invictus Games, hosted in Vancouver and Whistler. Meghan returned to California on Tuesday, February 11th, as scheduled, to reunite with their children at home. Following her exit, the royal family released a touching message via social media on Saturday, February 15th, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the national flag of Canada. The post reminisced about the historic moment in 1965 when the iconic red and white maple leaf flag was hoisted for the first time on Parliament Hill. Accompanying the post was a bilingual letter, reflecting Canada's dual linguistic heritage, which paid tribute to the flag's significance, reports Aberdeen Live. Today my wife, Queen Camilla, and I, King Charles, join with Canadians across Canada and around the world to commemorate an important milestone, the 60th anniversary of the Canadian flag. On February 15, 1965, the red and white maple leaf was first flown on Parliament Hill in Ottawa. Since that time, it has become internationally recognized as a symbol of a proud, resilient, and compassionate country. He added, "For my own part, it is a symbol that never fails to elicit a sense of pride and admiration, as I recall with the deepest affection my many Canadian visits and friendships." Long before the iconic red and white maple leaf became synonymous with Canada, the nation's flag was known as the Canadian Red Ensign. It featured a field of red, complemented by the Union Jack positioned in the upper left corner, alongside the shield from the coat of arms of Canada on the right. This bit of history surfaces amidst several royals visiting Canada for the conclusion of the Invictus Games. They were present at multiple events throughout Friday and Saturday, witnessing the athletic prowess of injured or ill servicemen and women from around the globe. Other notable figures at the events included Coldplay's Chris Martin, Nelly Furtado, and Michael Bublé. As the Games approach their finale this weekend, culminating with the closing ceremony slated for today, Sunday, February 16th, Harry reflected on the decision to bring the competition back to Canada, remarking, "There's a reason the Invictus Games have come back to Canada, because you guys have snow." He continued, voicing his appreciation for the support received. "It is one of the most incredible things. I am so grateful is the entire organizing committee and the government every single level, here in Canada, for making this. We couldn't have done this without support right from the get-go. And for those of you that don't know, it is a logistical nightmare to be able to pull this together, and the team have done it, and we've now got 1 year to work all together and to give people incredible in some instances." King Charles, snubbed as Northern Ireland leader, refuses to join Windsor stay. Michelle O'Neill was asked to attend a private dinner hosted by the monarch at Windsor Castle. King Charles's invitation to stay the night at Windsor Castle has been snubbed by Sinn Féin's First Minister in Northern Ireland. Michelle O'Neill was asked to attend a private dinner hosted by the monarch before spending the night along with Keir Starmer and other leaders of the devolved nations. During the visit, he was shown a family heirloom from the First World War, a kilt worn by a soldier who was wounded so grievously he was declared dead, only for his status to be amended to wounded in action the next day. Elsewhere in the city, Camilla visited the Sir Duncan Rice Library at the University of Aberdeen, where she was installed as Chancellor in 2013. She met some of those involved in community-building initiatives supported by the university. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.